Hey, what's up everyone? Eva94 back with another action figure review. Today we're looking at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Deadpool Strong Guy Build-A-Figure Wave. This is Marvel's Warpath, and yet another figure with the X-Force logo on the front here. This is a very unique looking Warpath, and this is not our traditional fan favorite look, but it's very different. I believe this may be the first figure of this design for Warpath, so let's check him out together. It looks pretty big, pretty built. There's the side of the box. Here's the back side showing the rest of the wave, of course. There's your strong guy. And we get a read up above, which you can't see, but I'll read it to you. It says, a powerful mutant with superhuman strength and speed. Warpath is a formidable warrior with a proud and noble heart. And there you have it. Let's crack him open and see what Warpath is all about. So here we have Warpath out of the box, and he is a big figure, as you can see. A lot of plastic here, and he looks real good. So far I'm liking it, and it comes packed in with a very little amount of accessories, only a pair of hands and the Build-A-Figure piece. That's all you're gonna get with this guy. No, this is Warpath from the X-Force. I think this is from the 1990s issues. I believe X-Force #1 he showed up. It was actually a different costume than this, and then #3 he looked a lot like this figure, so I guess they based it off of this or from that issue. So I'm not really a comic book expert, but correct me if I'm wrong. It was around those issues that this figure is based off of. So one of the things I noticed about this figure is that they changed the glossiness of the figure. When they first showed this figure to us during a convention, I can't recall when it was, all the red was super glossy. The torso, the legs, the boots, and the shoulders were super glossy. Now there's still some gloss on there, but not as glossy as those prototypes were. So I don't know, I think I like it the way it is right now. Super glossy might have been too much, but yeah, it looks good. It's just something I did notice. So taking a closer look at the figure, I like the head sculpt. Came out very nice. Got the feathers in his hair. There's the back side, and you can see that these are actually meant to be sculpted like this. So I do like that effect. And these are actually removable. They're on a peg hole, so it's pegged in on each shoulder. And for my quality control freaks out there, as you see here, we got the blue line not very, straight. We got some blue bleeding onto the red there. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Nothing crazy, as you see. I gotta get super close, but you can still see it. And I know the QC freaks out there are definitely gonna be bothered by this. So some paint spots that are not filled in on the red is very visible, at least on my particular figure. There's the torso, and then the belt down to the ankles. So pretty cool looking figure. I like it so far. So let's move on to the articulation. So the head is on a bar jointed hinge, but the hair is going to hinder some of that movement. As you see, he looks down, he looks left and right just fine. We get a little head toe, nothing too crazy there. The arms will go forward as much as those shoulder pads allow it to, so that does get in the way. You can remove it, you'll see a big hole, but there it is. And then if you want to see him without these pads, doesn't look too bad right there. So for the articulation section, I'll take those off. The arms go in and out. Obviously the pads would hinder this as well. Going back down, we have the shoulders on this butterfly joint system, which is very nice, as you see. And then he can go forward with it like this. Then we have the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows with a swivel at the wrist and a hinge. We have an ab crunch, a waist swivel. T-jointed legs will kick forward and back, in and out about this far. We have thigh swivels, double jointed knees, shin swivel. The ankles hinge forward and back. There is a rocker at the foot as well. And there you have it. So he comes with a pair of hands. As you saw, the figure is packed in with a pair of fists. These are kind of like trigger fingers, even though he doesn't come with a weapon. He does come with swappable hands. And then lastly, he comes with the Build-A-Figure piece of Strong Guy. This is the right leg of Strong Guy. So another piece closer to building our ultimate Build-A-Figure here. So this is of course not our traditional Warpath that we're, I guess, accustomed to. We're all accustomed to seeing him in X-Force. This is coming from the X-Force comics. He is not in his full-blown gray X-Force costume just yet, and I do feel like we should get another one of those. A lot of people missed out on that 2-pack X-Force from Hasbro a while ago, so a new X-Force gray and black. Warpath is overdue at this point, so hopefully this is a little teaser of what's to come next. But I do like the fact that Hasbro went ahead and made this version of Warpath, because it's a figure we haven't gotten before. It's something that we probably weren't expecting to get a version of Warpath in this attire and this, you know, issue of X-Force. So I do appreciate that, and it's stuff that I like to see, definitely. So I cannot compare him next to our previous Warpath by Hasbro because I don't own it. But here he is next to the X-Men Deadpool, which I did review earlier today, so check that out if you have not done so already. Looking good. And also coming from this Strong Guy wave, we have Pirate Deadpool. Review is up as well for this guy. There he is next to Cyclops, and this is of course the Jim Lee Cyclops to be more specific. And we'll throw in some bigger figures here to get more in scale with this guy. We have Beast. This guy's definitely bigger than Warpath, but here is our Red Hulk. Next to some more random Marvel Legends, we have the Retro Spider-Man Wave Green Goblin. Here he is with a shorter figure. We have Weapon X. And everyone's favorite figure, we have Cannonball. Wanted to throw in another X-Force figure, so I'll throw in Cannonball here. He's actually almost the same height as Warpath here because of his little fiery boost he has here. So that is pretty much everything this figure has to offer. Not a lot in terms of accessories, only a pair of hands that are meant to, I guess, grip something, but he doesn't come with anything to grip or hold, so that's kind of interesting. But it at least still opens the option to allow us to give him any other extra accessories that we may have in our collections and to give it to him for whatever reason. So I'll take an alternate set of hands just because. Overall, this is a nice looking figure, a Warpath that isn't the definitive or normal looking Warpath. One of Warpath's many designs and costume changes, and I do like this one a lot, and it came out very well, or fairly well, in action figure form here from Marvel Legends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and as always, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be safe out there, and have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.